It's Saturday Night Lights. And with this one, you know what I'm saying? It's a laid back one. I usually be on topic a lot, you know what I'm saying? But this one, I'm just gonna have kickback, have a great conversation, and and get into a few topics. You know what I'm saying? So, I put in the link as well. So if anybody want to come chop it up, you could definitely do that too. Do you feel? Let me make sure this is turned down. Okay. So make sure I got all my links in, making sure everything is set up, because when I go live, you know what I'm saying? It's just me, you know what I mean? I do all my little editing and making sure everything is set up the right way. So bear with me as I, start my live because we're gonna get into it tonight, you know what I'm saying? But I first want to start off with, man, my Warriors, man. My Warriors, man. Like, what happened tonight? You know what I'm saying? Against Memphis Grizzly. Steph Curry did his thing. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't make it happen tonight, man. I don't know what's going on. Going to the playoffs, man. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's gonna look like. We going into the playoffs this year. You know what I'm saying? It might be kind of ugly, man. Do you feel? You know? And it's like one of the big keys, with the Warriors. And like I said, tonight we're just gonna go have a lot of different topics. So, if you have anything you want to get off your chest, as long as you keep it respectful. You know what I mean? Well, my channel is all about being accountable. So we're gonna do this like a Zoom type call. So if anybody want to tap in, I put the link in my live chat. So, you can tap in tonight, but just keep it respectful. I don't do a lot of cussing on my channel, so I don't expect anyone to come in here and talk real reckless either. You feel me? So, I appreciate that. you know? But back to the Warriors, man. It's just like, come on, man. Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be, I mean, they the champs, so but it's just not looking good for us, man. The Warriors, oh my goodness, man. I was watching that game. I'm like, man, what a defense at. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what a defense, man. Come on, man. You know? Like, this don't make no sense. How y'all gonna be out here? You feel me? How y'all gonna be out here defending champs, man? We looking the way we looking out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Do you feel? It's a Bay thing with me. You know what I'm saying? And it's always Bay business with me. But at the same time, man, these Warriors, man, come on, man. I mean, Steph came back from his injury. He looking good. Clay looking good. Draymond looking good. Even Poole. But I see we missing Wiggins. You know what I'm saying? And Peyton Jr. When he come back from his injury, I expect him to be man to go ham, man. But I don't know if it's going to be enough this year. You know what I'm saying? The cohesiveness of the team is not looking great, man. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think they're going to squeeze in. I believe they're going, they projected to make it into the playoffs, but once they get in there, once they make it in there, I don't know after that. You know what I'm saying? you know, I don't know what it's going to look like once they do get in there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, win or lose, man, I'm a Warriors fan to the end. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So I just, I was watching that game earlier. It just was like, well, come on, man. This is looking ridiculous out here. You know what I mean? So I was like, I wasn't even gonna go live tonight. You know what I mean? I just went live the last couple of nights. But shout out to my subscribers, man, because y'all be looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them send me messages on my Instagram and things like that, man, telling me to go live. So I'm just dedicated to all my subscribers out there. You know what I'm saying? That just kept hitting me and was like, we need you to go live, man. I said, you know what? Hold up, make sure this is on. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just tap in. I'm gonna go live tonight. You know what I mean? So this in dedication to all my subscribers, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. The Warriors, man. Come on, man. I mean, they looking ridiculous out there. Do you feel you know? But I say that to say this, man. I can't stress it enough. You got to protect your energy out here, man. There's going to be a lot of things that's going to get in your way, a lot of obstacles that may present themselves, but you got to learn how to protect your energy out here because what's going on with the economy, the housing market, the stock market, the inflation of goods prices, you know what I'm saying? It's looking real ridiculous out there, but you got to remember this, man. If you made it this far, you feel me? You came from humble beginnings. This is just another stepping stone. And if you're in position, this may be the time for you to definitely purchase some property. Do you know what I'm saying? I know the interest rates is going up and down, but if the market continue to go down, this may be the time for you to do a purchase. I don't know right now if this the best time, but I definitely think soon. If not now, soon. I would recommend it. I'm no type of real estate agent or loan officer or anything like that, but just from paying attention to my local market and what's going on in the area, I have been seeing, some prices that's been decreasing, especially out here in the Bay Area, man. In the Bay Area, price has been extremely high for a long time. When the market was at its height, when it was really blazing out there, man, these prices, even in the hood spots, man, in the hood spots, they wanted ridiculous prices. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it's like a two-bedroom, one bath. They want almost 500,000 for that. You know what I'm saying? And you in the middle of the hood, man. Slider certified, you know what I mean? Straight certified sliders out there, and you paying 500,000 for a two-bedroom, one bath out here? Ridiculous. I would never. Nah, it's not worth it, you know? So that's my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. We're gonna get into it and hopefully, anybody that wanna tap in, you can always hit that link. I got that link in there for y'all. So just in case you want to tap in, I can definitely see you and bring you up and we can have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? We can, we can converse together. You know what I'm saying? But protecting that energy, man. I'm trying to tell you because it's protecting your energy is basically for those who don't really know or don't get it. It's when somebody is bringing it could be negativity to you. You know what I'm saying? Could be in a conversation, some type of deal that didn't go through, or just somebody just trying to disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying not to move accordingly, but understand your position. You know what I'm saying? Because for me as a grown man, I take care of a lot of things in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like I make sure the lights stay on in here. The essentials is well taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So you want to protect your energy because if the king of your castle, the queen of your castle, or whatever you want to call yourself, you have that lead role. Just understand that's a major role and a major key component to your household, to your home structure. So you got to move accordingly out here when you go about your life, man. You know what I'm saying? People say little reckless things. You handle things accordingly, but at the same time, you always know your position out here. And unfortunately, some people that want to talk reckless or say, wild things, maybe they don't understand their value, or maybe they don't even have a value. That's why they out here talking reckless. You know what I'm saying? And they see that you either popping out here or you some type of threat to them. You know what I'm saying? They looking at you and they see they insecurities. A lot of times when somebody is coming at you with that negative energy, a lot of those moments, right? A lot of those situations come from people who look at you and see themselves and they see what they wasn't. They see what you are and what they want it to be. So because they couldn't do that and they don't like your aura, they don't like how you move, they don't like, you know what I'm saying, the type of car you drive. They don't like who you dating, who you married to. It could be a whole bunch of things. But the bottom line of it though, a lot of those type of individuals is looking at you and they see they failure, man. They see they failure in themselves when they look at you because they had the same opportunity. And like you know what I'm saying, like my brother, Fresh Game Gully say, we got the same 24 hours, man. So what you doing with your time? Do you feel? So if I say, man, let's have a conversation, let's have a real one. You know what I mean? So don't get me started out here, man. Tap in with me. Well, I can talk all night. It don't matter to me. I do this. But a lot of folks, when they bringing that negative energy to you, when they bringing that negative energy to you, a lot of it be their own insecurities, man. A lot of it be them looking at you and they start to hate themselves. They may not even know that that's what they're doing. If it's say like for me, I was never the type of cat, the type of dude, individual. When I seen somebody in a position where I wanted to be, I wasn't that type where I'll be like, "Oh man, look how he doing it. Look how he dressing. Look how he rocking that. Look how he is. Oh man, if I had his position." I wasn't that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I have the ultimate confidence about myself. I may not have that six pack. You know what I'm saying? I may not have all the things that somebody else the better than me have, but you can't take away my confidence. You can't take away my go get it mentality. You can't take away my, you know what I'm saying, tenaciousness of getting out here and making things happen for myself. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody is looking at you and they hating on you, or they feel like, oh man, why you in position? Why you able to do these things? And they mad because how you dress, whoever you dating, what kind of car you drive, how you living. When somebody got those insecurities, right? A lot of those situations, not all, but a lot of them, it's they looking at themselves and they see what they could have been when they look at you. So they mad at you. They mad at you for the fact that y'all might be around the same age. You feel me? Y'all may have grew up together. Y'all may have went to school together. Y'all may have worked together and worked the same amount of hours, worked the same amount of years, but somehow you able to buy a house, you able to do this, you able to do that, and they still at their mama house. So they get mad at you because they like, damn, how he able to do that, right? How she able to move the way she moving? But instead of trying to bring that positive energy, they want to bring negativity to you because they insecurities show when they look at you. Do you feel? And if you want to have a real conversation, let's have one. You know what I mean? And like I said, this live I'm doing tonight, I'm gonna be all over the place. So if you want to tap in, I'll leave the link below in the live chat. We can talk about different topics, but if not, I continue giving you the sauce on the mic, man. It don't matter to me, you know. But a lot, that's what I'm saying. It's all about protecting that energy, man. Protect your energy. Cause like I said, if you know what I'm saying, if you take care of a lot of your house, finances, you know what I'm saying, you're a big contributor in your household, you really are important. When they talk about that high value, to me, that's what that means. It's not a specific dollar amount, it's the amount that it takes for your household to maintain. If you're able to handle that and you able to maintain that, you are high value, whatever that value is. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk real, let's talk that real conversation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in my experience, a lot of folks that be bringing you that negative energy, A lot of times they bring you that negative energy because they look at you and they look at what they could have been. And so they hate on you, man. They hate on you. Most of them hate on you for that reason alone. You know what I'm saying? For that reason alone, they look at you and say, "Oh man, you see how he's shining? You see that watch? Oh, you know what I mean? Got the Nike. I got the whole fit on right now tonight. You feel me? Don't get mad because you see somebody else shining, man. And don't get mad where you need to take it from them because at the end of the day, that person, whoever's in position, they can go get it again. Because if they was able to buy it now, they can buy it if they need to buy it all over again. How about you? See, that's one thing I don't understand about people who rob and take from individuals. Because guess what? You didn't go through the steps in life for you to be able to achieve these things. So if you take it from somebody, how are you going to maintain that? It's like somebody, if you go to the, casino or you win a car or something like that. Let's say you win a Lambo, right? Let's say you win a Lambo at a casino, but you make McDonald's money, right? And that ain't no knock to anybody that work at McDonald's, but just follow me though. If you work at McDonald's, you making like 30, maybe 40 a year, roughly, right? But you win a Lambo at the casino. Do you know how much the insurance is on a Lamborghini? Do you really understand what the cost of maintenance to maintain that type of vehicle? But you flossing all day. Hey man, yeah, man, I just got this Lambo, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm Jeezy out here, huh? I'm Jeezy, man. You feel me? I'm the baby, a little baby. You know what I'm saying? Drake, whoever. So you got that Lambo making McDonald money. How you gonna afford that insurance? And if you need maintenance, you can't take it to Jiffy Lube, man. You can't take your kind of, what I'm saying, quick oil change. You can't go to Sam's oil change and get your oil change for your Lambo at they establishment, man. Do you feel I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? So, but that's why I don't understand people who rob because once they rob once, they're gonna have to continue doing it. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you're gonna get caught or somebody gonna you gonna cross try to rob from the wrong individual and they're gonna take care of you. You're gonna be handled accordingly out here. you know? So that's why I say I don't understand when folks is getting mad and be wanting somebody else's position. You know what I'm saying? Because when you want somebody else's position, do you understand what comes with that? Huh? Do you understand the sacrifices it took to get that Lambo? I mean, everybody love to fast forward and get to the glory part, the balling part. But you skipping over a whole bunch of steps that was done in that process to get that Lambo. Do you feel? Come on, man. Y'all want a real conversation? I bring you one. I am Sean B. Stoller. All I bring to you was nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. Do you feel? You know? And oh yeah, I'm sipping tonight. I got some orange juice with got some, grown folk drink up in there. I ain't gonna say what it is because hey, I don't have no type of deal. So hey, I don't promote nobody on my platform unless they cutting a check. I'm a businessman. I mean, I got the Nike on, so I'm kind of promoting them. Oh well, all right, forget it. But you know what I mean. But on all seriousness, though, that negative energy, don't allow that to seep into your lifestyle. We all go through negative situations. We all have negative moments, but that's not the end all be all. You feel me? We all have obstacles. We all have challenges that we have to go through. And you know what? Accept that. You know what I'm saying? Accept those challenges. Because, like I keep describing that Lambo is just a metaphor of this whole conversation. I'm giving you game all the way through. Follow me though. But whatever you going through, accept that. Accept it. Because guess what? It's gonna turn you into a better individual because you're gonna learn some things in that process. And even if you winning, what if you're already in position, you still gotta maintain that as well. Because like I said about that Lambo, you can't maintain a Lambo with making McDonald's money. That's just the reality. That's not me being funny. That's not me coming at anybody. That's just simple math, man. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? That's simple math, man. That's the most basic I can break it down to you. You know? So protect your energy out there, man. Protect your energy, you know? Because what that energy ties into is your emotions. Your emotions. Because guess what? Once you get all, you know what I'm saying? I love that hyphy. I'm from that hyphy era. You feel me? Used to go stupid doo doo dumb, right? When that Mac Dre come on, this. Hey, you know what I mean? Do the thizzle dance. Can you do the but I love that hyphy era, right? That energy is what I'm talking about. When you used to hit the club, you feel me? I'm in my 40s, man. We used to hit the club, man. You feel me? Everybody gigging, having a good time. That energy, man. You got to protect that energy because your emotions is tied into it. And if you're not disciplined enough, if you haven't had enough experience enough, it can be very destroying for you. You feel me? Because, like I said earlier, if you an individual like me, where I take care of my household, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things go through me. So if I lose my temper, right, in a bad situation for me, if I lose my temper in a way where I act out of control, I maybe go to jail, lose my job, lose my little, you know what I'm saying, other endeavors I have going on because of a 2-second situation, a 3-minute conversation. I allow that to seep into my energy, bring me down to a lower level. And now my emotions is involved. My emotions. Now I'm all hyped up, getting hyphy, ready to do whatever I gotta do in a negative way. I done destroyed a lot of things that I built. I'm basically have the possibility of destroying all that in that negative energy and with that uncontrolled emotion. Do you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? You can leave a comment, you can share it. It's cool. You know? So it's like your emotion. It's all your energy, your emotions. It's all tied together. And it's like we all get emotional. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm one of the man of mans. You feel me? It ain't really a lot of things that really get me up to a, you know what I'm saying, that level where I need to feel like I need to do something. But of course, certain things in life involving your kids, your personal loved ones. I mean, come on now. We all got limitations. I'm not saying I don't. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a Superman. This ain't a movie, man. You know? Okay, I got somebody in here. Okay. I'll bring you in. I believe you should be coming on in. Oh, there we go. Yo, what's up?
Cuz
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay, cuz what's happening with you, baby?
Oh, nothing much. I'm just doing my little live thing tonight. I couldn't, I was gonna sleep and kick back, but I was like, you know what? Let me just kick on this live though. I appreciate you
Mhm.
coming
You
on,
spend
cuz.
you spend some you spend a real dose of reality though, so I'm digging on that conversation, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay, okay. I appreciate you. What's
Yeah,
good? What
Oh, you
huh?
let me
What
turn
you
hold
say?
on, let me turn down this one because it's distracting me because I was watching you. I had pulled it up on I was about to listen to some music and I
Oh,
pulled it
okay.
up and your line was staring me smack in the face, you feel me? You know, you know, a lot of people don't understand about energy. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
say you in your 40s, right? Cause you
right.
know, we hitting on the door to 50, you feel me? And and we don't got time for the BS. And that's just real. You
Right.
know, a lot of people don't
Right.
understand, you know, energy does a lot with a lot of different things in our world. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
when you protecting your energy, like the dude, don't no, take keep the bullshit away from here. Allergic to the bullshit all day.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
and you know, and I'm at the point where it doesn't even matter if it's family. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's my mama, my daddy, my sister, my brother, my cousin, auntie, uncle, grandpa, grandma. You messing with my energy, I got to
Exactly.
go. You get away from me.
Exactly. Right,
You
right,
know, that's
right.
that fake delicious shit. That fake delicious disease. I don't want that shit. It's contagious. Stay away from me. Just leave me be.
Exactly, man. And you know
You
what?
know, and a lot of people
It's
they don't. The reality of this is it ain't no need hate on the next person. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never hate a person. I'm gonna congratulate them. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I want some of that game to rub up on me. You feel me? Give me some of that game shit. Let me check your hand. Let me give you a hug. Let that game rub up on me. You feel me? I want that game.
Right?
You feel me? Hell, I ain't gonna
Right.
be jealous. What the hell I'm be jealous for? There's no need to be jealous of somebody else. You know, get some of that love, get some of that love they got, so you can, you know, that you know when
Exactly.
you go to church, they tell you, you know, when a prophet is speaking and a prophet speaks a prophecy over somebody's life, and it's a prophecy of blessings, constant blessings.
Right.
You supposed to say hallelujah and join in on that praise,
Mhm.
like you was praising like you was praising the Lord because it was you that was getting it, so you can go on and get
Amen.
some of that blessing too. You feel me? It goes the same way
Amen.
in the streets. Ain't no different.
Right, right. And that
Congratulations. Okay.
I- you're right. Man, I love you for this. I love you. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
Because it's
they don't understand. A lot of people don't understand it, and a lot of people our age should. They should
right.
because they grew up in the same era we grew up in, and
Right.
because these youngsters they crazy. Something
Mm-hmm.
wrong with them. Something in the food that you know your government people, your government, your I said your government, your government. Your government, you know what I'm saying? They
Right.
done messed up all the soil. They done, you know what I'm saying? We don't. I ain't even gonna go there. We're not going there. Not
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah, yeah.
We gonna
You
stay
know.
on topic tonight. But
Right.
you know, so anybody our age, they should know, you know. But these kids, today's kids, like they don't have
Yes.
no respect. So
Man.
without that respect or even self love for yourself and and you know what I'm
Right.
saying, knowing who you
Right.
stand in, because I don't give a damn. Everybody tell you out top, Toddy Boo will argue with you if she thinks she right, nigga. You ain't gonna tell me I'm
Exactly.
not bugging you. You better prove to me that I'm wrong. You got to come to me with some proof, baby, because I ain't moving.
Right?
I'm like, yeah, you ain't knocking me out my square, nigga. I don't care.
Exactly, exactly. But you know,
You
the
know.
thing of it is too, I'm glad you brought up the youngsters. It's like, but that's why it's important. That's why I did well, I started this channel was because of that, because I just felt like that's that's that gap where somebody need to fill that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it's like by us having these type of conversations, me bringing up these topics and trying to give the game that I have based on my experiences, I just
Right.
feel like
It's like you said, your experiences, because you know
exact
life has its own set of experiences. And
exactly
I love how you said, don't hate when somebody got something because you don't know. You don't know. It looked like the glitz and glamour of what they got, but you don't know what they had to go through and all the hell they had to
exactly
go through to get it. You don't want that same thing or you want it, go ahead and take it. Let me see if you just
exactly.
let me see how many miles you can walk up with my shoes, baby, because it's some big shoes to fill on my feet. I'm telling you.
Come
I done
on,
been
man.
through the ring and back some, come back and came back and back again. Now I'm pulling
Mhm.
myself out again. You know?
Exactly. And see, and if you know, if people don't give these examples to show, because everybody see the finished product, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But they don't show the steps that it actually took or how many
to get
fumbles that
to
you
it.
had in that whole process of that. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm, mhm.
Everybody just see
And
the
people don't
glory part.
understand. You can have one situation, and in one situation there could be 100 steps to get
Exactly.
that dealt with. Because you got
Yeah.
so many
Yeah.
avenues you got to turn to get this, to get that, to get this, to connect those dots. So
Right,
it's a
right.
lot. You go through a lot when you're trying to accomplish things in life. You go through a lot when you even if you're not having started accomplishing physical things, but if just to
Mhm.
get your own shit right and your
Right.
own
Come
mental.
on now.
Because I feel when I go through something and I go through it in life and life take me down and drown me down. Guess what? I
Mhm.
don't give a damn. They can talk all they want to, cuz but I'm gonna tell you this. Baby, I don't care if I still you talked about me being in my yeah, I sure am gonna be in
Mhm.
his motherfucker, but I bet you they
Exact
be wondering how damn Tiny Boo, she was locked up in that room and staying there locked up in her house and then she ain't do shit. We come out running and come out with a brand new whip and all the shit. That's because I did those steps before I even hit the door. I knew what I was
right?
gonna do. Boom, 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 boom. Because I put them together. I put a plan
Mhm.
together. But when I come out of this, I'm gonna do and I start lining up the dots, lining them
Right,
up. They don't,
right.
you gotta do those things sometimes. Sometimes you gotta shut the whole world out if you got to reset your mentals just
It's
so you can
man,
be able
come
to
on now.
maneuver to get those physical things. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
It take mental strategies to be able to fulfill those things.
Right. No, and I agree with you. I mean, and that's why I say everybody, everybody's struggle is different and everybody process of understanding is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And it's
it is.
nothing
It
wrong
really
with
is.
that, you know? There's nothing wrong
Mm,
with it. As long as you ain't out there disrespecting somebody or, like I said, trying to take advantage of somebody because you in a bad position. I mean, ain't nothing
yeah,
wrong with you just trying to go in about your way that you feel that's most comfortable for you. You know what I mean?
right, right,
So
right,
now I feel you all the
right.
way. I feel you all the way
Like
on that for
I tell
sure.
my I used to always tell my children this when I was raising them. I told them, I ain't got no more
Mhm.
babies, cause I ain't got no more babies, cause all my babies is grown now,
I
and one of them is gone.
you
Rest in peace,
right,
Scotty. I
hey,
love you, baby.
I thought I was done, you know what I mean? I got a 4-year-old now.
Yeah, nigga, no, 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 baby, no, 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 no. I'm done. No, yep, I want grandkids. My grandson is 8, but anyway,
Yeah.
no, hold on, let me tell you.
What you was gonna say? We was talking about, you know, um, with the youngsters and going through your process, everybody
Oh, yeah.
struggles
Okay, yeah, yeah.
different.
I used to always
Yeah.
tell my kids, "Don't be out there, you know what I'm saying? I don't give everybody in our family think they know how to fight. They know how to fight. They know they with it. But we grown. We can't be doing that no more, right?
Exactly. Right, right,
So I
right. Oh,
tell my
yeah,
kids,
hey,
I don't
look,
care if
I
you
ain't
know how to
trying to
fight or
fight.
whatever. Don't be going out there picking on nobody because you don't know who they connected to. You got to be people. Got folks got to be careful. Just
Exactly.
because you think you can do something, that don't
Right,
mean that's the wisest choice, a wisest road
right,
to take.
right. No, I
You
agree
know.
with you 110% on that because it's like,
I just wanna be able
and
to
that's
get
why I
I
say,
wanna be able to get our, because there was I was watching this video
mm-hmm,
and I commented on it,
uh-huh.
and I was like, "So what can we do?" I don't know, no, you don't wanna promote violence, right?
Right, no,
But
no.
you wanna promote I was like, "What you drinking?"
What I'm drinking on right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a little vodka in there with some I got some cranberry juice and some orange juice in
Okay, okay.
there.
Alright, I see you having your
Uh,
little nightcap and all with your
oh
little
yeah, yeah,
okay.
right? Because
So
what
what I
time
was
is it?
saying is
Because
that we don't wanna promote violence, right?
right, no,
But,
we don't.
like, I wanna put, like, guns down, gloves up or something that let's take it
Right.
have somebody up and open a boxing ring in the hood or something, you feel me?
I think that would be great having a boxing ring instead of having them
In the
do it on
hood,
the
somewhere in
street.
the
Yeah.
hood where they can
Yeah.
come out and release that steam, go in there and get in that
Right.
ring, hit the punching bags, do
Yeah.
something. I'd rather promote that type of stuff than
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah. No, I'm
Well,
listening
yeah,
to you.
but we
Go
don't have none over here in this hood. We don't have none in Richmond.
nope. None of
I'm gonna
that.
lie.
But I
I'm
don't
gonna lie,
even know if
this ain't gonna
I
pop
don't
in
even
there.
know if they want to do that now.
Yeah, that's my cousin. That's my cousin Sean.
you know?
Yeah, so I was like, can we get some more like boxing rings or boxing, so like gym type boxing rings to open that in the hood, get these kids somewhere to go release that aggression, like
Right,
where,
right.
because that aggression is what's causing the trouble, the problems, because
Yeah.
and that lack of understanding, because sometimes
Mhm.
they mindset can't think on that higher level because they're not there yet. They're not ready to
Right,
be
right.
there. But they're in a situation where they're forced to have grown up quicker than know
Yep.
most kids of age or whatever it may be. But because we gonna be extinct in a minute. We're not gonna be in existence. They keep killing each
Man.
other up. I'm just
Hey, hey,
saying though.
hey. And that's why I do what I do on this mic because I be honest with you, I can have way more views if I talk hella crazy on this mic, but I refuse to
Right.
do that. You know what I'm saying?
But
I
you
refuse to do it. Because I'm
but
trying to leave
like yeah, yeah. So if you be talking as you talk that hood, that hood stuff, then you gonna have a whole bunch of listeners because they
exactly.
addicted and drawn to the drama.
Exactly. But what but the whole thing of it is eventually you're gonna get tired of that, right? Or you in a position where you just get tired of going to jail, you get tired of being shot at, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you still live to see
But
another day.
guess at what age that is though. Guess
Yeah,
at what age that is.
yeah,
That's like 40 at our age,
yep,
are older,
yep. That's true. But the
are
thing of it
older.
is, and that's why I do these videos the way I do because I have got a few people that hit me and subscribe to me and be like, man, they was way younger in their early 20s. They was like, man, I'm trying to figure out something different because this hood mentality ain't working out for me, man. You feel me? So,
Right, right.
and
And
that's
like I've always tried to encourage my children to yeah, I love it. You got to be
yeah,
all around professional at some
exactly.
point in time in your
Yeah,
life, all the way
'cause-
around the board.
yeah,
And you can't even with my daughter, she works for for the kids, right? She
yeah.
was like, "Mom, when kids see me getting off the bus or my got," she said, "I can't even do nothing. The kids probably see me and I don't even realize they watch me. They see me somewhere, but they don't
Hmm.
realize it." And my mom always told me, "Taisha, there's always somebody watching.
Exactly. Yep. Somebody, especially if somebody close to you, you don't have to be your daughter. It can be a relative, close friend, whoever. You'd be surprised
It's
who would say,
always somebody watching, even when you think they not, and people not looking. It
exactly.
could be
Right.
anybody."
Right. Right. And so it's like, what kind of path am I leading you down, or what type of influence am I bringing to you? You know what I'm saying? Because we
Right,
know
right.
if you come from the hood, you know where that hood mentality ends up. You know what I'm saying? So can you
Yeah.
offer me something different than that? You feel me?
Oh,
Mm.
and at the end of the day, yeah, I talk a good one. I got that gift too, baby. I just promise you I do. I can't stand it. I can't stand it sometimes. I, I ain't lying. I can't stand it.
Right.
Me and baby Carl go through it for all the time.
Right.
Arguing, back and forth, just going through the motions.
Right, right.
And that's
Man,
this the gift. A lot of people don't got it, but some people do.
right?
Hey, what they don't have, I hate to be them.
Exactly. You know what I'm
Anyway,
saying? You got yeah. But yeah.
so I like your conversations. I've been checking you out. I just ain't jumped on the live, but you're gonna have to tag me, hit me. But this me
Okay.
because because I have a lot to say about a lot of the topics you talk
Okay.
about because if
Okay.
somebody need to get there. I just want to I'm thinking about the gym thing for the boxing ring though, because I
Oh
rather
yeah,
them
yeah,
do that
yeah.
than to kill each
I
other up.
think
Something has to give. They're just killing each other up like going because they jealous. They jealous of
yeah,
whatever somebody else got. And I what for what? If you know who you is and you know what you are, you know what you stand for, you know what you're all about. Can't nobody tell you nothing about you. Look, can't nobody tell. I don't care if you see my actions or not. You still ain't gonna be able to tell me, oh, you know me. No, you don't.
exactly, exactly. And see, I mean, I think, it's making progress, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I agree with you though. It's like whenever a lot of us go, or even younger than us, going to really start to understand their power, you know what I'm saying? Because we all have our greatness, but the problem is it's like you don't recognize it. You think it's just because how you living, this is all you can
Hmm.
be. Or, this is what I grew up in, so I expect this is my lifestyle. But nah, just because you grew up in a certain environment doesn't necessarily make you that environment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's why I ain't gonna stop giving them the sauce on the mic. I'm gonna give it to them regardless they want to hear it or not. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you with that ring though. That'll be a good idea though. You know what I'm saying? Something, yeah, they gotta have something. Uh-oh, I think I lost her. Yeah, I think she cut out. Did you come in? You still there? Oh, okay.
I don't know how I did it. I'm here.
Oh
I'm
yeah, there
trying
you
to
go.
get back
Hold
to
up.
you, baby. Okay, yeah. So that it's
Hold up.
because it's the peer on peer, like how E40 he's rapping about it. Everybody, all the
Yeah.
OG rappers are that's in the rap game today. They're speaking on it. But it was so crazy though. Is the
Uh-huh.
youngsters is on the damn video with the OGs and they speaking on it still, and you ain't caught on yet. What is really going on? Like I be watching it and I be like, did they not just hear that? They just dropped that look right there. They ain't here. They still ain't. He said these youngsters ain't listening, man. They not listening. They're not
True,
listening.
true, true. But you know
So
what?
the OGs are speaking out about it, but but physically, what are we doing about it? Because this gotta stop. We don't got
Yeah.
no big mamas no more. There's no big mamas in life. Where
Nah.
your big mama
Hey,
at?
hey, you are the big mama now.
I know. That's why I said I'm gonna be a big mama. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna be a big mama if it kills me. I promise you. Cause I love the kids, I be sitting up there talking a lot of loud noise with the kids.
Right.
I be telling them about themselves. I be like, well, y'all youngsters move differently. They swear we don't know what
Mm-hmm.
we talking about though.
Yeah, oh yeah. But you know what? Just don't stop being you. I think that's the other issue I feel like with a lot of older guys, you know what I'm saying? Especially my age. Oh, probably turn that down. What you got the TV up?
No,
Oh,
I don't
I
have no
got a
TV
lot of
up.
feedback on my end.
Oh no. My TV is
Huh.
on. Yeah, it was on. It was on four, but I just turned it on zero.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it's
Y'all can
better
see.
now.
I'm seeing you. My TV is going slightly different, slightly a little, maybe a little bit head or
Uh-huh.
either ahead or be back.
Oh, okay. But
Before my phone
but
is, so it's kind of
oh,
like
it's cool.
not exactly on the same framing.
Okay. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I
So
just feel like a lot of the OGs, they try to be too much like the youngsters, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I like nothing wrong with you being your age. There's nothing wrong with you adapting to what's going on today, but still have your integrity about you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's
Right. No, and,
where
you know what, and I am, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I am guilty of that on several occasions
yeah.
where I want to hang out with them because I want them to understand. But see, what I like about it is they always end up screwing up where I have to turn around like, and check them real quick.
Hmm.
Cause I went and did a drive by on my kids one night. They was getting on my nerves.
Right?
I went to their house. I got in the Uber, I got in the Lyft, and I did a round trip ticket. Went in there and checked them out. Blue, 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 blue. This mouthpiece was going, all six of them, and got back in the thing. Got back in the Lyft and came home. Took off my street clothes, my pajamas, back home. Got back in my bed. My son came over the next day. He said, "Mama, you crazy." You is really certified to be crazy now. Like I went off on them because I said, y'all gotta come on, y'all gotta do better.
Right, right,
You
right.
gotta do better. And if we don't, they don't know how to do better
Exactly. Yeah,
because we
and
don't
that's
tell
why
them how to do better. But then they gotta listen though. So
right,
how we
right.
get them to listen is the question.
Well, see, the other thing is too, it's all about, I feel like you got to be in position too, because now it's all about, everything want to be shown, you know what I mean? Instagram, all these different social media sites, showing how you living. People want to see that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like with the younger folks, if you ain't in position, I feel like that's going to be another barrier for them to be like, I don't want to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? You outdated or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important for us to be, to show them like, hey, you don't have to choose this path, and this is why. You know what I'm saying? This is my results. This is how I'm living, or I'm able to do these things with my life, take these trips, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to make it to my age, do this, or even more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no,
So,
no, no, and that's real because
yeah.
even before and I tell I tell my children, I never growing up in Richmond, I just didn't, I never thought I would see my 18th birthday. Didn't
Mm-hmm.
see that in the future. I never thought I would see my 21st birthday, and then so
Yeah.
forth because there was so many things going on in my environment in Richmond, California. Period.
Right. Right.
You know,
Right.
period.
Yeah.
And so I didn't, and so to make it to this age, you know what, my friend, I have a friend. We've been my mom. Let me see. She moved to San Jose when I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
San Jose. She moved to San Jose when I was 14, I think. And I met this one lady, but she's a couple years older than me, and she didn't want to see her 50th birthday. I said, "Girl, I'm gonna be embracing 50, like whoop whoop whoop," because I'm excited just to live and not have a lot of health issues and things like that
Right.
going on. Where I'm, some things are limited in me, but to see this age is a blessing because a
Right.
lot of youngsters are not seeing, not even 30.
Mm-hmm.
And
Exactly.
like I said, are we gonna go extinct because they're killing our race up so fast, so fast? And
Yes.
I have to take this to a racial thing because I love my brothers. I
Mhm.
love that melanated skin, baby. Let me tell you, you can't. I will tell you that. But use a Reese cup, just example. Example, you can bring me some damn white covered chocolate Reese cup. I'm gonna throw that shit right back in your face. I want the chocolate Reese cups. I don't want no white Reese cup. I'm sorry, I don't do no. I love my brothers. I love my sisters, and I love our people. But we have to.
Hey,
Somebody have to catch their attention so they can become
right,
wise.
right, right. No, and I
That way
agree
they can
with
learn how to maneuver and learn how to. I think they why they teach financing. They should
you.
teach little
Hmm.
things. These things should be mandatory to graduate the 12th grade. They need to teach basic life skills, basic
Right.
money, how to use your money and all that stuff.
Right.
They need to make sure that's a mandated class that they pass at 12th grade. Period.
Well, I mean, I feel like this. If they're not gonna do it in school, we got to do it at the house too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, you got to
But we
teach them
got
at
we talking
home.
about so. Okay, so what would you suggest me tell? How would I tell my son? My son is 27.
Hmm. Well, I mean, for 27, I mean, he's pretty much a grown man, so it's like,
Exactly.
what
But
do?
remember
Yeah.
this. They've never been their age before. We've never
Mm,
been our age before,
right.
but our parents have been our age before.
Right.
So we even into adulthood, womanhood, manhood, we still need another generation that's
Of
20 years
course.
on top of us, 20 years our senior, in order for
Right.
us to live, to continue to know that we can make it forward and know like the body changes, the mental changes, the
Right.
emotional changes that we go
True.
through as each stage of life progresses, right?
Right.
So
No,
we
you're
still
right.
need our parents. So what that tell us about my son? Because I still need my mom.
Right. Right. Well, I'm not saying that he doesn't need you, but the question is, what do he want to do? You know what I'm saying? What
No,
what
I was
what?
saying like for example, like no, he know what he wants to do, but what I'm saying
Okay.
like so when we get to the point where we know they're grown, but they
Right.
still need our
Of
guidance
course. Of course. Of
because
course.
they're
No,
gonna
I'm
mess
not.
up.
Yeah. When I say you grown, I'm just saying that basically you grown to make a firm decision on what you want to do. But they still going
That's
to need
true. Yeah.
guidance for the to the day you pass. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said,
So
you've been their age, they never been yours.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
So
what do we do to the ones that don't quite get it? What do
well,
we
you
do
got to
for the
find a
ones
way
that
to reach them wherever they. I do feel like one thing I will say compared to how I was raised, how I treat my daughter, especially my oldest. I try to meet her at where she at as opposed to having her come to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
that's
that
how
was
God
lost
do
in
it.
translation, especially when I the way I grew up, where you have to like make your parent want to engage in whatever you have on, as opposed of your parent coming to you like, hey, what's wrong, or how do you see yourself? What do you want to do? Like, let me help you. Maybe not financially, but mentally, just tell you what the steps or what to look out for. I just felt like it wasn't proactive when I was a youngster, you know what I'm saying, that was given to me. More so of me trying to find it, and then you'll come back and help me. So because of that, what I do with my oldest, I keep in contact with her. We communicate all the time, and I just try to give her as much information as I can based on wherever she's at and whatever she want to know. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep that communication, keep myself open to receive whatever she want to say to me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I think that's the biggest key. We got to make sure we have that communication and let them know, I'm open to however you feel. I mean, of course, keep a level of respect with it. Don't get it wrong.
Right.
But I want you to be able to communicate with me however you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't leave it bottled up or just say, oh, I ain't tripping or it's cool. Nah, say what you mean. Say what you
Say
feel.
what you mean and mean what you say, and do it
Exactly.
exactly, exactly. No, and I agree because like a lot of times there's so much uh, even like especially for people that's we talking about the ones that still got in the hood mentality, the
Oh,
hood
yeah. Yeah.
mindset. That's the
It's
ones we
I
trying
will
to
say it's
remove.
hard to reach them because I
How
work
do
with a
you
lot of
though?
them where I work at. They come and work seasonal where I work at, and it's like that. Some of them that I've talked to, they want to change, but they just so roped into that lifestyle. They know they're doing something wrong, but I just feel like they still stuck in, like that high school peer pressure from their partners or the people
Exactly,
they're around.
exactly,
They feel like
exactly.
they got to hold up this image. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really against gang members in the sense of a
Your
lot of them
people, your
don't
I
really
think
want to
I
be
don't know
gang
if
members. They
your
just
thing
want
is
really followers because they don't want to say, "Oh man, I don't want to do this no more." You know what I'm saying?
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
because we gotta that's our my main concern is because
yeah,
I see so much
yeah.
happening and going on, and I just be reading up on stuff and looking at just the time and day we're living in.
Right.
Everything is all about money. You don't hear a lot of people talking about morals and values, and these are
Exactly.
things that's gonna stick with you for life.
Right.
This
Right.
is gonna
Right. So
make you who
real.
you are for life, because it ain't about the money. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, baby. I'm a self-made. When I don't care if I got some money, if I'm pentyless, I don't care. Pentyless, I don't got the
Right.
piss in, and I would have thought I'm still that one, and she's still me. Don't
Exactly.
get it
Exactly.
twisted.
Exactly.
No
And
matter
that's why
what it is.
exactly, because there's certain things you just not gonna do. I don't care where I'm at in life. I'm not gonna do that.
Right, me right. It's just certain things you will not accept. You're not gonna tolerate. You won't do.
Yeah.
Is no, that ain't me. And don't try to put that jacket on me. I'm cool.
Exactly. Exactly. And see, and that's
I just want to reach them. My heart is to reach them. My heart is to reach
right.
them. Like I'm almost willing to go in the trenches in the hood where you hang out at. Let me come holler at you. Let me come step and sit on the stoop and talk to you for a minute, youngster. What you got going on, you little young
Yeah.
player? You know I be talking to them like that because I want them to understand. I know where you come from, baby, because I come
Right.
from that same struggle. But you ain't. You can
Exactly.
do it like this. Why you won't think about doing it like that?
Mm-hmm. No, I mean
And
you
when
right.
we
I
want,
mean,
and we
I say still continue doing it, but be safe though. You know what I'm saying?
that I mean, I don't really do that, but that's something I wouldn't mind doing. I don't go into people's hoods and all that kind of stuff. But I'm a woman, so therefore I ain't got
Yeah.
no limit. Well, I can go. My places to go is limitless. I'm not limited to
Exactly.
a
No, you
certain
right. You
region or
right.
something like that. You know what I'm saying? I can go in from one corner of the earth to the next one. And I ain't got no ties to none of them. But I just want to get that message out to them, because they can have
Right.
a lot of things in life if depending on how they decide they're gonna use their money. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
there's
Because
so there's
like I
no
be
need
saying,
to be. You were
yeah.
saying
Go
earlier
ahead.
how people be being jealous and stuff of each other and what for why you want to be jealous of somebody, because guess what, at the end of the day, if you got to hustle about yourself, baby, you can get that hustle up
Mhm.
and find out, read up on your hustle and see what you can come up, make it up out of there to get some more money up off that thing. You feel me?
Come on
Always.
now. Do you feel me?
You what? I'm gonna research that thing just to see what can I make this a little bit more profitable for me. You feel me? Sure, I'm just
Right.
saying. If you got imagination, you can make that thing run wild.
Right. Right. Right.
Your
But see,
imagination
and
gonna
that's
keep
where
that
that
money in your pocket, and I bet you.
exactly. And see, and that's why it's important for for older folks to show what it could be. That's why it's important for you to be in position, because it's like at the end of the day, they're gonna most of them gonna I feel gonna be like, what do you have to offer? What have if you want me to go a different path? What's the benefit of that?
But you
So
know what?
that's
But
why
guess
it's
what? And
important.
sometimes something. But you gotta let some people know. Every
Yeah.
path you take, that's in a step right direction toward, and a step making a step right steps in the right direction. Sometimes
Hmm.
it ain't what you can show them that you got, but that
Right.
wisdom that you get under
Right.
your
Right. Right.
belt when you
Right.
start to obtain and going down trying to live a better lifestyle. That
Right.
can
No, and
mean
I agree
that
with.
can be spiritual, because
Mhm.
they got to be equipped spiritually too, because there's some real demons out here.
Yes. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's some
Hey.
real demons out here, and the devil don't like me. The devil
Oh, yeah.
don't
Hey.
like me.
And they don't like. Hey, they don't like nobody successful either. I tell you, they come after you when you start making some good choices
Yeah,
in
them
life.
demons be mad. They be
Come
mad.
on, come on now.
Listen here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give a perfect example. So me and my son, we was having our little heated debate, right? And the
Uh-huh.
same token, God, He convicted me in my heart. And the same token, as soon as that argument was over, God convicted me in my heart. So I start praying for my son, right?
Right.
I swear for the Lord, I had this hair bag, and it looked like I looked at it. I say, wait a minute. It didn't look like it got a whole face scritched up and scrooched up and mugging me. I took a picture of it. Swear to God. It look like it's a face on that bag. Everybody keep telling me it look like
Right.
a face, look like they mugging you. I say them demons was
Hmm.
up in here mad because see, because them demons just is real. They be
Right.
You got to be
Right.
careful.
Now,
So you got to equip them spiritually too.
right.
You got to equip them
Now you
spiritually.
right.
Then you got to emotions and hold on to your emotions. Don't lose your shit.
Come on now. Talk to me. No,
Don't
you
lose it.
100% right on that. 'Cause a lot of
Don't
that,
lose it. You know what I'm saying?
it's all that emotions and not having an understanding of yourself. Because there's certain things certain people will say to you or trigger you, and if you don't know how to handle your own emotions, man, you'll lash out. Now you doing
But
20
check
years in
this
prison
out
for
though.
something that you could have just easily walked away from. You know what I'm saying?
But then it used to be like that. It used to be like that. But this is something that's a lot of people don't know. I don't know. It's a have you heard of this guy? He's on Instagram. His name Yaki Awakening.
No, I haven't heard of him.
His name is look him up. His name is Yaki Awakening. It's a brother. He know all about the human body, right?
Oh
So
wow.
he's into a lot of the herbs and stuff. So you don't be taking the medications and all that stuff like that, right?
Oh,
And
okay, I have heard about
he
that part.
was he was showing a study. They did a study on rats. Okay,
Hmm.
they did two different studies. There was two different studies where they were telling us they were putting something in the soil where it messes with the hormones, right? Messes with your hormones. So if
Mm.
for men, it makes them like bitches. Excuse my
No.
language, but I'm just saying it's
Well,
something they putting in. There's poison they putting in the soil. What it does for men and the difference it's turning it basically it's turning men more feminine and women more
masculine.
masculine.
Oh well, we don't know for sure about that. We ain't gonna
But
keep
I'm
promoting.
just saying he was showing a study that they did.
You
It
know
was a
what
study. Then they did another study on these rats where
I
they
mean?
said that they injected the rats with something where the mama queen rat was waiting to be impregnated by the boy rats, but the boy rats were screwing each other.
Oh
They
man,
put stuff in,
it's
injected stuff into these rats and did these studies on these rats. He got it on his channel. I said, this is crazy.
I'm gonna
But
have to check that out. But we
yeah, that's what I told you. That's why I gave you the man's name.
okay. Well, I'm gonna check it out, but
He
we
got
ain't
a
gonna
whole
keep
bunch of
promoting that because
videos, and you got to scatter through the videos to find it. But me and my
okay, we
cousin
ain't
was
gonna
like,
keep promoting it.
"What?
We don't know how efficient that is, or if you know what I mean, if something was put
No,
together.
this
So
is
hey,
studies
we
that the people
hey,
did, not him.
okay.
You can
Oh,
find
okay,
it.
okay, okay,
And he tell you where the references at and everything. He does
okay.
everything by the book.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not
Because
his
I'm about
own
to say, I
study.
can't,
It's the
you know,
studies.
we ain't promoting that type of stuff if we can't show
No,
no
no,
proof
no,
of
no, 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 baby. I would never. No, I'm just saying that's a trip. How I seen the study. I was like, why would they be doing that though? What's
right,
the
right.
purpose
No,
of
you're
doing
right.
that?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. I mean, come on now. But,
So that's
I,
something to really think about as to why
yeah,
people are the way they are in today's society
yeah.
because of a lot of things has to do with the food consumption. We have to understand that, and we have to take that into a big consideration that
Mm-hmm.
the food consumption have that has it has to do with something about them poisons and stuff they putting in the ground and all that different stuff, and it's
Right.
affecting our food supply, and
Yeah.
it's
Well,
affecting how
I think that may
how
be
people
some truth.
behave.
I think overall, the biggest issue we have in this, it costs so much for you to maintain a house. So you don't have usually you don't have two parents. You got two parents in the house. You know, usually both of them have to go to work for them to maintain the house, the light. And you depend on fast food and microwavable foods. And I think that's the biggest issue more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you don't have a parent or a grandparent at the house that can do all the cooking, or you know what I'm saying? So you relying on
Right.
all these different
Big mama.
exactly
I'm
you
trying to tell
relying on
you,
all
big
these different
mama.
food places to basically take care of your household. You know what I'm saying?
And they don't even. I
So
don't even know. I don't even know what they got going on. I don't do no microwave food, honey. I
hey, it's
don't.
big. You know, I know you've been to Walmart. You seen all them pre-cooked chickens and all that. You just stick it in the
Well,
microwave.
that's one thing. They rotisserie doing a rotisserie chicken, but you just talk about. I'm gonna put it to you like this: if talk about some macaroni and cheese out the box, baby, I don't even know how to make that. I will. They be like, "What is this?" Be dry, looking
Exactly.
like it don't belong.
Right. So I think more than anything, feel like because we're relying on so much microwavable things and instant
That
things,
radiation getting to them.
right? I think it's more so of that. That's why I'm saying I ain't gonna say it's conspiracy about the soil. I ain't
No, they
promoting
said
that.
that.
You know,
My mom even said that when she was 10,
it's a
because she makes her
disclaimer.
gardens every year. She got some beautiful vegetables in her garden. She ain't got she got her tomatoes, her onions, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
And she said the seeds are even different than what she
yeah.
used back in the day. How the
Okay,
seeds were to what they are today. My
okay,
sister said that. Everybody's saying that about the
okay.
seeds. So where's the food coming from? The seeds.
True, true, true. That well, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, this is so
I'm
many
trying to find me some good seeds. I don't even want to do no garden. Tell me when the last I just ate an orange, and I know tangerine are orange, and it ain't
Uh-huh.
had no seeds in it. It had no seeds in it.
Wow. But the thing
It
of it
had
is,
no seeds in the doggone orange.
wow, that's crazy.
No seeds
But the
at
thing of
all
it is,
in the big oranges, the big ones.
wow. Hey, but the
No
thing of it
seeds. It
is
was
this though.
I sure make sure I ate each section little bit by little bit to make sure there was no seeds in that orange. And I don't even know
But my thing is this
what's
though. I
going
mean,
on.
if you get the right seeds, like you said, if the soil was an issue, it wouldn't even matter. So you can have the right seeds, but
They
what you planted it in?
but that's what they're saying, and that's why they're doing this big old health fad thing, and it's been
Mm,
continuing for year and year because that's what they're trying to say. That's what I'm saying. They're trying
yeah.
to say a lot of the human behaviors is linked to the food source.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
So maybe that's why they behaving like they acting wild now, crazy, and got no damn sense
Mm,
in the streets.
yeah.
And once you
That could
get,
have something to
once you
do
get to
with it.
going, you can't stop it.
I just think it's a domino of things too, though. It could be that.
Yeah.
It could be also their household upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I
now
agree.
it's a study where they hitting your kid too early. It can create trauma for them later in life. You know what I'm saying? If you start
Yeah,
disciplining
yeah, yeah.
physically early at too young of an age, they saying that could be an issue. So I just feel like it's a combination of different things. I just That's why I
A
said,
different, a combination, like you said, a combination of different things. And
yeah,
so what? So we have, if you have a lot of combination of different things of who makes you become the person you are today. So
right.
don't they think that that them running their lives is going to be a combination of different things to get what they're trying to get out of life? And that's what they have. They need to look at it like that.
Right, right. There
When
you
you
go.
look at the different series of things that made you who you are to make you want to
Mhm.
go, whether you go into school or whether you go towards the
Right.
street, the mentality towards the street way, you
Yeah.
still got to think of everything that made you who you are. That's how they're going to have to maneuver in their own lives.
Exactly. And see, I personally feel like, because I be on social media a lot, especially
Hmm,
Instagram.
hmm.
I just feel like a lot of younger folks want that instant gratification, like meaning want it
Microwave.
exactly. So it's kind of like a food situation. It's like you don't want to work super hard for it. You don't have to
Hmm.
sacrifice working all these hours. You just want to wake up, play games all day. Now you waiting for you at the end of the day. And it's like
Hmm.
when you get that 1,000, it's so many steps that it takes to that that mentality to be able to get that type
Hmm.
of money. It's like there's so many things you got to go to, whether it's school, working different jobs, working
Hmm.
maybe starting off in the kitchen, working in a restaurant, then you finally elevate to a supervisor. I mean, there's so many different levels to life, dollar amount, but do you really want to sacrifice and put in dedication for it? That's the real
Right,
question.
right. Like when my son started doing the music, I said, "Let me tell you something. You want to do the
Hmm.
music? I'm fine with you doing the music,
Right.
but you know what? You better eat it, sleep it, breathe it, walk it,
Exactly.
talk it. Everything you need to do about it, it better surround it. That's the only way that you gonna become like those ones that's been legends
Exactly.
for years. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We talking about E40. We talking about
Yep.
Too Short. We talking
Lil
about
Wayne.
Be Legit. We talking about a lot of people
Yep.
that has been in this game.
Well,
Keep sweating. We don't care on what Whitney Houston. We don't care
yeah.
Michael Jackson. We don't care
Yep.
who it is.
Exactly.
They have to eat, sleep, walk, talk. I don't know, breathe it. Everything about them
Exactly.
said this is my career, and I got to put my all in all into it.
Exactly.
And honey, they didn't wake up no super. They didn't wake up no superstars. They had to put
Nope.
that dedication in. They had to put that
Exa-
work in. It's time to
exactly.
go put this work in. Period. Just like you
Exactly.
gonna go on the street when they gonna go ride by, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, bang. Then you say you had to go put that work in, nigga. You gotta put that work in. You gotta put that work in too. You gotta put that work in for that body. You gotta put that work in for that promotion. You gotta put that
Right.
work
Come
in.
on
You know
now.
what I'm saying? You gotta put the work in. It
Right.
ain't
Come
gonna
on
come. It
now.
ain't gonna land in your lap. I promise you that.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Exactly.
some
See,
people,
that's what I'm talking about. Do you feel me?
you're right. You just gotta do it. It's something that gotta be done. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Exactly.
And
Oh
then
man,
even when you
you hit
get
it right on the
caught
head.
up in the moments, you gotta kind of press reset a little bit. Sometime you
Come on.
ain't nobody gonna tell you you ain't gonna fall. You gonna fall a whole bunch of times, but it ain't in the falling, baby. It's in the getting back up. You understand me? Long as
Exactly.
I
Come
can get
on.
back up, I got enough energy to get back up.
Right. Come on now. Ooh.
Like y'all say, as long as you got
Yeah.
enough energy, I tell my friend all the time. I say, I just love your energy. I love his energy.
Mhm.
I love
Right.
his
Come on.
energy. And I told him, I ain't trying to be your woman. I just love your energy, baby. Just come
Right.
give me a couple of
Exactly.
minutes of your time so I can get some of that energy. I love
Right.
your energy.
Because it rubs off. Like, and that's why I said pushing that. I call it pushing P, pushing positivity. So it's like
Right,
when you see
right.
that energy and they doing it in the right way, it kind of like even for me when somebody doing that, it just rejuvenate me to make me want to go even harder about what I got
Right,
going.
and that's why I don't understand where the part comes in. Like, why that if you meet if you got somebody in your life that's like that, you guess
Mm,
what? You hold on to them people because them ain't that's they far and few in between that you're gonna meet them and really get the vibe and and pull off some of that
exactly.
positive energy. You're not gonna meet a lot of people where you can get there and gleam off of. You know what I'm saying? And
Right, right.
that's what we need. We need more people where they can gleam, so these youngsters can gleam. So these youngsters can gleam,
Exactly.
whether it's on a financial level,
Hmm.
emotional level, a spiritual level. It
Right.
doesn't matter.
Matter.
Get that good energy, so you can so you can begin to do those things in your own life.
To
You
come on.
know,
Do you feel?
that's how I tell my kids. I don't need no look. I know how to lift my own self up by pick my own self up by the bootstraps. I don't care if I fall all the way down in the muck and mire. I
That
bet you I'm coming back. You just wait for it.
right. Come on now, man.
You just
Wow.
gotta wait for it.
Right.
And I tell my son, you better get in that mirror in that bathroom and check your damn self. You ain't out there. Hell,
Right.
I know how to cuss me out real good, real good. I'm gonna tell you, I be feeling bad when I finish cussing me out. My own self.
Right.
I feel bad because I be going in on my own self because there's certain things I know
Hmm.
better. You know better. You know better. And if
Exactly.
you don't, I mean, hey,
No, and
it takes that self examination.
man, I agree. I agree with you 110% about that because that's what it's about. It's not to me. Before you get to that level that you want to be, it's those steps you took to get there, and dedication and the process you went through to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
That's really where you get the success. When you're going through your steps and you're trying to figure it out, things that you learn in that process. So when it does
Yes.
happen for you, you know how to treat it now. You know how to,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I know what's wrong when I got in this situation. I know what not to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And to
So
get a
yeah,
little bit deeper on that, every time,
right,
like spiritually speaking,
right,
you notice if sometimes in life you'll be like, dang, I went through this similar situation. You keep going through them similar situations because you
right,
have not passed the test.
right.
We don't pass the test, and so God do not let us go forward without passing that test. You gotta
Mm,
pass them tests. It's quizzes that you did along on this journey of life. It's just little
okay.
short quizzes. Some of them long tests.
Right.
They quizzes all along the way, right?
Hmm.
And them big tests, them big old, them big tests you be taking for at the end of a semester for all your classes and all that. Even in
Hmm.
college, to the college kids that's out here messing up a little bit,
Right,
you got to take quizzes throughout the semester to get to that final test, right? Get to that
right.
final test, you don't pass it, you're gonna have to retake that damn class.
Come
Same
on
thing
now.
in life. It's the same thing in life, man. It's the same thing in life. God ain't gonna let you pass it if you gotta pass this, man. You gotta pass this test on every level of life. You gotta pass
Mhm.
that test, or you gonna keep on going to the same similar. Why do I keep getting up back here? Why? What are you not doing? What have I not gotten? You then that's when them self talks come in, where you gotta say, okay, where I'm
Come on,
messing up at? Something is wrong here.
come on
So
now.
it's all about self examination and reevaluation of everything. Okay,
Woo.
this is where I messed up at. Let me take that out. Let me see
Hmm.
how that's gonna work. And you test that. I
Right,
might test drive that for 2 3 months. Okay, I
right.
don't really like that. Throw that away. You know.
And that's why I say, man, Steve, you hit right on the head right there. You got it right there.
you, well,
You
that
got
is
it
why
right there.
I be feeling you on your. I watch you every. You see that? If you see a comment from this from I don't know if you can see from the account that I'm calling on. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it now.
So you see that name? That's that. You anytime you ever see comments or likes or whatever
Okay,
throughout your videos, that's me all day.
okay. All
I
right,
be
I
like,
see you.
cause
I got you. Cause
I be like,
yeah,
oh, I'm liking what he talking about this week. Okay, all right, I see that, cause
okay,
I feel a lot of what you be talking about. That's why I hit you up on the messenger the other day and let you
yeah.
know. I was
I
like, yeah,
appreciate that too. Cause you gave me two.
yeah, I did, cause I wanted you to know. I wanted you to know, cause I said, well, look at my cousin. He up there doing his thing. All right, big cuz, I see you, baby. I'm gonna let you know. We know it's a lot of
Okay.
people that we need to reach through your
Yeah, right,
podcast. We got to get
right.
some more people on here, some more sisters, some more brothers. I'm gonna go on and start sharing your link. I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
start sharing your
That's what I
link on
need.
in my messenger and on
Yeah,
my social media sites. Hopefully somebody check in, clip in,
yeah.
because
No,
I
I
see you
appreciate
got
that.
yeah, because I
Yeah,
agree
because
on
yeah,
the
and
topics that you've been
that's
talking
what it's
about.
about. I'm with the slow process. You know what I'm saying? Because I have been gaining a lot of subscribers people are starting to recognize it, but I it
Okay,
definitely
okay.
all beneficial. So I appreciate you for
So
that.
how so you don't mind me asking like what do you hope to get out of having this podcast?
Um, just really I just want people to just think different than whatever they're going through. Like, just notice it's a different path. You don't have to choose the criminal route. You don't have to choose doing, selling drugs or having to scam somebody. I just feel like if people start promoting like working, actually going out to work, you know what I'm
But
saying? No,
a lot of people it's not, I don't think that it's not that they don't want to work.
mm,
um you can take that in so many different ways, so
yeah.
many different ways. It's a
Well,
trip
the
how you
reason
can
why I say
take one
that,
subject and
yeah, the reason why I
and
say
deal
that
with
is
so many
because
different
I work
topics.
around a lot of young individuals, and in my
You want to do
profession,
group
what I
home?
do, a lot of them don't want to work. They want the money though. They want to make what I make. But when you see the
So
opportunity,
what about suggesting building a brand for
well, that's
themselves?
true too. But before you can build that brand, you need finances, right?
I mean, not necessarily,
Uh,
because these are
well,
things
who gonna pay?
let me. I mean, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why because
Okay, talk to me.
like like okay, like for example, today you don't even have to go to the damn doctor to see the doctor.
True,
You
but
talk
how
right
can
there on live on virtual thing on the phone
right?
on the video chat with your doctor with a doctor, and they tell you what it is, and they send you the test at home, do that test at home, send it
Uh huh.
back in, and then they see you if you got to take medicine or whatever the hell you got going on. They do it.
Right.
You ain't even got to go to the doctor's office no more. That's how advanced technology is now.
Well. Hold up. Let's slow down though. But for them to see that doctor, they have to have a medical plan, right? Hello, you still there? Can you hear me? I think I might have lost your connection. Yeah, I think she dip off. Let me see. Hold on. Might have lost connection on that. Yeah, I think we lost her on it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's going on. Like I was saying, like like
Yeah.
how things are. Like you used to have to go sit at the doctor's, wait for the doctor to call your name and things
Right.
like that. You don't have to do that into today. So there's
Well, yes
so
and
many
no though.
different avenues and ways to start building your brand. If
True.
that's what they want to do, they don't want to go to work. They want to do their own thing. Let
I
them
agree.
get in because it's still steps they have to take,
But
although they don't have the finances. And
right.
see, a
So how?
lot of times,
Yeah. So how you going to get things like business name? You got to pay to get that. You got to get your name. You know what I'm saying? Get your. Got to get the trademark. You have to pay for.
okay, so like yeah, you do. But then did you know like there's a lot of apps. You got to look into they need to look into these apps that these people talk about. A lot of things are worked through apps today in our
But
society today.
but no.
They use a lot of apps. Hold on, because
Uh,
they have procurement apps, they have procurement apps, things to help you get for the things that you need for your business for your business to function. So they have procurement apps. Some of them are free, some of them are not. You just have to investigate. Like I
but
said, you
what
got to research you.
I
You got to
understand, but
research
hold up, hold
anything
up.
that's about you.
But hold up, because that's kind of like what I'm doing with my name Sean. So can't nobody take that.
Right, right,
You know what I'm saying? Because I own that. That didn't come
right.
free. No app is going to trademark the name from me. You know what I'm saying?
No. But okay, that's okay. To trade the trademarking, yeah, you might have to pay for your name so nobody else
Yes.
can use it. Of course, I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
once you bring out something that is attached to you and you branding it out automatically, it's yours. That's what a lot
Well,
of people don't understand. Automatically, your brand is your brand.
no,
Period.
no, but if you don't trademark it, I can take it from you.
That's why you don't put nothing out there that you like. Even if I just went to go get a EIN number,
Hmm.
that's me. That's me all day long because I already got a business. I already got a business that's already with the IRS. Boom.
Right.
I might
But
have
what
to
I'm saying is,
trademark it
but
you
but
enough.
but slow down, slow down. Let's back up a little bit. So
Okay,
you
go
said
ahead.
take money, and I'm like, nah, I don't agree with because you could come out with a T-shirt where you can say "What's up" on it, and you got special selling of it. And if you don't mark that "What's up" the way you spell it, I don't care how long you've been selling t-shirts. I can
Oh
come
yeah,
up
for sure. That's why if I come up with a business idea or a
yeah,
branding idea, I'm automatically going to get an EIN number,
right.
an
But that
employer number. I
EIN
make it get that because that
free.
tags me as the owner of
Yeah,
that brand of that name.
but it
You see what
costs
I'm
for
saying?
that EIN number though, right?
No, you get that for free, honey, all
You
day.
Then you could,
You
that's a
get
trademark number. I can't go
ba-
up and take it.
basically I can get on the internet right now. I can say, okay, I ain't never heard of no business called this. Like just right now. I ain't never heard of no business diamond I just started got a new business name, Diamond in the Rough clothing. Period. See?
I'm trying to tell
I
you.
got on in there, went to the IRS and got me EIN number for it, for that name, for that business name. And
But no,
that's my business name. I ain't
no.
getting nothing else with it. And I got it for free.
Okay, I don't know, but I don't know if how legitimate that is in the sense of if somebody can steal it because from what I was told,
They can't. Why? I have nobody. I've never seen nobody have that name. Have you?
I mean, I didn't never research it either though. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
I
no,
don't
I'm
know.
saying,
But
but you
what?
can get an EI. You can get an EIN number for free. You don't have to pay
Okay,
for it. It's free.
okay, I have to check that
IRS.
out because what I was told, if you don't trademark it, it can be taken from
Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely correct. It can.
you.
And
Yeah,
that's when you need to
that's what was
okay,
told
but the
to me.
minute you have a if you have a so if I have a tax ID number for this business name, that's my business name. And
Okay,
if you go to put that business name in at the IRS where who's taking your money, the government, Uncle Sam,
yeah, but
you
I'm
put
just
that
saying,
name, they're gonna already
what
tell you if you try to create. So if you try to create, so you go to irs.gov, whatever it is, whatever they their
hmm
website is, right? And you
hmm
go there and you attempt and you say you want to start open a business. They're gonna take you to that particular part in that website, and if you go to put that name in that website, it's they're gonna tell you automatically you ain't gonna be able to do it if it's already a business or a company with that name. That you can't take that
okay,
name if it's already taken. So they're not gonna
okay,
allow you to do it, and that's through the
but
IRS. And that's I just did
it's
that 3 weeks ago.
but it's not trade. But if it's not trademark, I don't know. What was told to me by a lawyer, they told me if it's not trademark, if they don't have
So
it with
what
the
is actually what is trademarking? What is trademarking?
basically the name, my name Sean B. Solar.
Mm-hmm.
I own the web, I own the .com to it. So if you was to go to SeanBSolar.com, or if you was to try to open up a business with my exact name, I can sue you.
Right. And so did you? I mean, so you did you trademarked it. So you gotta. So like, what if you hire what? So what if you hire employees?
Well for that that's separate. So just the name itself, that's right out. So I don't have a, it's not considered an actual business trademark the name. I can do whatever I want to do with it. I can use it strictly
Right,
for
right, right,
social
right,
media
right. And see, and
or
I guess I'm thinking on the level of having a business for that name because I don't.
yeah,
I mean, personally, unless I can run a business off of it, I don't really want it.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
saying I want to.
when
That's
it's
me. That's
digital
how.
world,
I came in through that. See, like we're talking about the same thing, but on
yeah,
different levels of it.
right.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
maybe you own the fact that if somebody was to open up a store, they would have to go through you. But if they do it digital online, if they just strictly do it online, they might be able to get because
I don't know, but I do know
yeah,
that yeah. But that's a good thing that how we're
yeah,
talking about it because you see
yeah,
everybody's level of understanding is different,
exactly. And
and
that's why I said
that's
I
what
need
we
to
got to have the
do
diversity and
approval.
in the Department of Understanding because that's gonna get them far. Okay. So is branding and
Trademark.
trademarking different? Branding and trademarking is different.
I thought it was tied in together. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Because when
I believe it is. So like,
yeah,
because I think with branding, it's the way you put your logo, how your logo is,
right,
and like
right,
nobody would ever be able to use your logo or whatever, right?
right. Yeah, that's strictly the logo. But what about the actual name itself, though?
Yeah,
So they can have the same logo.
I just know like my I don't know that I see. I
See,
don't know that.
and see, mine is the name itself. You can't even change. The fonts of it, it doesn't matter. I own the name. Can't even open up a
See,
business.
yeah, and see, yeah, yeah, see, I get that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like, yeah, they can. So maybe you own the logo, but the name anybody can use it. Because from my understanding, for you to own the actual
Trademark.
name,
And so for the youngsters, how much is it for trademarking? How much does it cost for
that's
trademarking?
it's about roughly 1,000.
1,000 for trademarking.
Yep.
Okay, okay. So what
Yeah.
if I research if I researched trademarking, right? And I found something some interesting stuff that they can go and check it out for their
Mm-hmm.
trademark. Would you list it on your channel? Would you put it in your description bar and stuff like that so
Oh
they can
yeah, yeah.
have that?
Yeah, for you,
Because
I'll
it's
do
gonna
that. I normally
so
charge for that, but for you, family, I'll do that to you
no,
for.
no, not just for me. I'm just saying for like for you. Like if I give you so whatever topic you talk about,
Yeah.
answer me this. Whatever topic you talk about, can I get if I can find resources? Would you be
Uh-huh.
willing to take the resources so you can give them out? You can give them out how you please.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I can do that. Oh yeah, yeah. If you need some, man. Yeah, I
Cause
always
this
do.
go we I
Thought you
I'm
talking
really
about
with this
promoting
movement to
somebody.
get
I'm like,
to get
somebody,
the
hold up
youngsters
now.
on the right track.
Yeah.
I'm really with that movement to get the youngsters on the right track so they can see because it's going so backwards from
Exactly.
everything that their ancestors fought for. Our ancestors, because I watched this documentary. It was so cold the other day. I was
Hmm.
like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like we're going total, like we're going backwards.
And that's because I personally feel like we too much focus on the gang mentality, the street mentality. What about the guy that works and he's a doctor and he make just as much or more than a street dude, but you don't even pay attention to that. Like out here in Richmond, like how we grew up, how we grew up in Point Richmond, all the houses sell for 2 million, and they all sold. And most of them dudes is not street dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They business owners. What I say is, well, my whole point is, there's a whole nother level of living if you just pay attention
right,
to something different than what you do. And that's where I come in. So people, you can ball just hard and more legitimately. You don't have to worry about somebody trying to rob of course things happen in life, but saying, you don't have to worry about somebody trying to slide you or anything like that. Your money
right.
legitimate. You
Right,
and
but
you ball.
and then it's also even if they let's say they are street dudes,
Yeah,
they like to flaunt they stuff. They like to
yeah,
and it's okay because all of us like to flaunt what we got at one time or another. You know what I'm saying? But it's that circle you keep. The
right.
circle, the
Well,
people around you, because they be having that crab in the bucket mentality.
yeah, of course, because remember they haven't left the mindset of what it's kind of like I was describing the Lamborghini making McDonald's money. If you got a Lambo and you making McDonald's money, you won't even understand what it takes to maintain a
To
vehicle.
maintain it. So yeah,
Right.
and I heard you say, what if a person had a McDonald's job and they
Yeah,
want a Lamborghini? What would
right.
they do? You know me, I'm gonna keep it 100. If my mentality, well, even if let's say their mentality was on a McDonald's level,
Yeah.
but or let's if your mentality, I'm gonna sell the lab, I'm gonna
Right.
sell the Lamborghini, and I'm
Right.
gonna go on and do something with that money that's gonna benefit me in my situation right now. Because
True.
I know for a fact that I ain't gonna be able to drive this Lamborghini and keep the maintenance up on it. So
Exactly.
my best
But
move would be sell it and and disperse my profits in a manner of which is going to elevate my life and on another level from the
right.
Lamborghini. I'm not quite there, but you know what I'm saying, to be able to maintain that lab. So you know what I'm saying, I mean personally I will sell it and do something else, put it in here and invest into this business venture or whatever it is pertaining to me.
Well, that makes sense, but how many people are gonna actually do that? That's the same thing with the dude selling dope on the street. They say, "Oh man, all I need to do is push this one more P, and I'm getting out the game." And what happens? They stand.
Something always happen. Always, always. It never fails.
I
Something
got this.
always happens.
I got this last lick, right?
Right.
And they don't make it back.
They don't make it back. Gone.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it sound
That's true.
hot, like okay, I'm gonna just sell a Lambo, but not everybody gonna have that. If you haven't changed mentally, like you said, mentally, it's not all about finance. You have to change your mentality, thinking first.
Yeah,
You see what
that's
I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah,
'Cause
that's true.
and
And I
see,
just, I'm just because I'm me personally, I'm an all around people's person.
right,
Like for me, I can it could be 1,000 people in the room, right?
right,
And I could be, and I'll go and talk to all thousand of those people,
mhm,
but I'm stage fright.
yeah,
Like being on stage in front of everybody, and I just got finished talking to all thousand of them people though.
mhm,
See the difference? What I'm
yeah, I
saying?
see,
Just because I'm able, they all sitting there talking to me. If I'll sit there and had at least a minute or two to talk to each one of these people. But when I get on
mhm,
in front, but when I get on that stage, I'm afraid to deliver my speech.
right,
Why is that?
'cause it's all in your head. When I Because when I started this YouTube channel, I didn't know what like. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find something mentally that
You see
keeps
what I'm saying?
focus on
Like you said, it's that mindset. That
ex
mindset.
exactly. It's the
It's the
mindset. If you
mindset.
mind
It's the
how he
mindset. And
feel. Yeah,
but so we got to how the thing is what we got to learn how to do is how to get them to kind of
yeah,
like
exactly.
do a little turn. You know what I'm saying? Do a little fine tinkering or something.
Exactly. And see, and
And
that's
that's
and
that's what we got
the
to
whole
pull out
point.
of them.
Exactly. And that's the whole point. And that's why I do what I do. 'Cause once you can get somebody to see something a little bit different, that's the chain of reaction you want. Because now,
Right.
once you get that door, get that crack in that door, eventually they're gonna want to go with it on the other side.
They gonna be seeing through that crack, all that stuff going on outside there. And like, oh, let me just pull it open a little bit more, and they gonna realize they can open it all the way and walk out the door. You
You
feel
know,
me? They gonna be like, you, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's all I had to do was open the door.
yeah.
Right? Like
Right. Come on
and that's
now.
that's what we gotta get, and that's what I want to see them because it's so much.
Yeah.
They so
But hey, well,
talented
that's
though.
why it's important. That's why I'm glad you called in tonight. I love you for this because you know what I
I
mean.
love you.
Gave me,
I love you, cuz
gave me
you
a
know
cross.
they,
I need a cross
we got each one
started.
teach one, each one reach one. I don't care
It's
who it is. I don't care
right.
if you got a son and your son play Pop Warner. You know what I'm saying? You see that
Hmm.
other little boy, go on and take him under your wing too. You feel me? And if you got a
Exactly.
brother there, go on take them two babies under your wing. I promise you, God gonna not only propel you and move you forward, but He gonna allow some amazing things to happen in that young man's life, in that young lady's life. If you're a woman and you got to get her underneath you
Hmm.
as a woman, to teach
Amen.
her how to be a woman, because all hey, each one teach one, each one reach one.
Right.
Period.
Amen. Amen. We gonna end it on that.
All right, then. All right, all right, all right. It's been good talking to you,
You
and
too.
I appreciate you accepting my live
Of course.
chat with me. And
No, I said in the message. Anytime you
every
want
time I see a topic that
to,
you're talking about, I'm trying to jump on here with you.
okay, cool. Anytime something just hit me. You, matter of fact, you only click right on in, and you always welcome. You know what I'm saying? And if
Okay,
it's
okay,
that I feel
okay.
like important, I'll make sure I'll send. Like, hey, I need you on this or something.
Yeah,
Got
yeah, yeah. I'm willing. I'm down for the cause. I'm down because I want to see a change in our communities. I want to see a change, and seeing that Black Wall Street again. You feel
come
me?
on
Because
now.
they had it once upon a time. You feel me? We got a lot of talented people.
Right.
A
Come
lot of
on.
talented people, and they wasting their talents on these
There
damn
you
street shit. It ain't where it's at, baby. Not no more. Maybe back in
now.
the
Come
'90s
on.
when I was coming up, it was the thing to do. You feel me? But now, they like you are obsolete if you
Come
with
on
this
now.
this street thug shit, this hood shit. It ain't no good. It's garbage. It's boo
Exactly.
boo. Like I said, it's 98% water and 2% game. That's it. Ain't no the game ain't the game no more, baby. You might as well
Right.
go on and hang
Come
that jacket up
on.
and retire that damn thing. Throw it away.
Right.
Cause the game is
Do
boo
you
boo.
feel
It's
me?
98% water, 2% game. And so that
Uh,
means it's scarce to find it. If the whole
right.
world full of game, can you hear what I said?
Right.
That
No.
means that 2% is hard to find.
Right.
So
Come on.
hey, go on do what they gonna do with it. I don't want no parts of it. I'm too old for it.
Right? Oh man. Well, hey, we're gonna end
Hey,
it on that. I appreciate you a
you
little
more than
longer, and
welcome.
I'm
I
gonna check.
got much love,
I
much love. I love you, cousin. In a
love you.
minute.
All
All
right,
right,
for
baby.
sure.
All righty, all right.
All right, all right.
I love that.
But yeah, and see, that was a very great conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I hope whoever watched this, either you watching it live or you watch it on a playback, Just understand. Hope you understand the jewel that was dropped on you tonight. We dropped nothing but good game. You know what I'm saying? And I hope it's something that you caught from this conversation because it was a whole lot of game involved, but it was also a whole lot of gems that was being dropped just for you to think just a little bit different, for you to move a little bit different than what you used to. One of the things that's big with me is you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. I say it again. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable because life is uncomfortable. You're going to be in situations you don't want to be in. You know what I mean? Things are going to happen to you you wish never happened. But guess what? If you're able to live through it, you're able to still have the mental capacity to learn from those mistakes, those events, those experiences. If you're able to go through that and still be here today, it's a reason why you still here. But do you know that reason? Huh? Do you have that understanding of what you went through? That's what was the message of this whole video tonight. It's just understand your position out here and understand you are great in your own way. Everybody have a greatness. The question is, do you recognize your greatness? Do you have an understanding of your position and understand that whatever you going through, you bigger than that. It's a bigger play, but you got to be here long enough to see it. Do you feel? If you're new to my channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. You can share it. It's cool. You know, I am Sean B. Stola. Until next time, peace.